third-year pitcher Emily Bonbon Bonventre. The Southpaw has gotten a record, a 14.54 ERA and a 3.23 WHIP. Lineup for the first game today. Lead off in center with Mortimer batting second and right. He's locked in. Liner batting third. He's in left field. Doherty over first base is locked in. Batting fifth, catcher Oliver. Batting sixth, Diaz. Batting seventh, shortstop Boyd. Batting eighth, third baseman Manning. And batting ninth is the pitcher Bonventre. Let's get it on. Stepping into game one, Nemesis. This is our first look at them this year. Starting off slow, they're only 1-4. Pretty solid on paper though. Got good offense across the board, good speed, good defense. Starting pitching's a little bit below average. Their bullpen, however, is off the charts. That is their strong point here this year. But looks like it hasn't helped them much to win games. And again, it is still early. Not quite at the halfway mark of the season just yet. Alrighty, leading off for the Nemesis would be Sports, McStevens, and Butcher. Alrighty. There you go, stepping up to the plate first. 10th shortstop Jock Sports in his 6th year in the league, all of them with the Nemesis, hitting a .136 on the year. He'll be the first batter to face Bonventre. Look at her numbers real quick. Bonbon in her first start of the year went 4 1/3 innings. She gave up 7 earned runs for a 14.54 ERA and a 3.23 WHIP. She gave up 12 hits, 2 walks, and struck out only 3 batters. Her batting average against is .522 currently. Lineup for the Nemesis looks like this. After Jock Sports, it is third baseman Beefcake McStevens, his 2nd year with the Nemesis. Batting third in her 2nd year with the Nemesis, first baseman Aaliyah Butcher, former Buzzards first baseman, in her 3rd year here in the league. Batting fourth, last year's backup catcher Ernie Blings. He's in his 1st year with the Nemesis, 6th year in the league. Batting fifth in his 3rd year with the Nemesis, right fielder Jorge Hale. Batting sixth in his 3rd year with the Nemesis, center fielder locked in Ron Lang. Batting 7th out in left field, OG member Brian Pickleford in his 6th year, and batting 8th is the OG backup second baseman Flash Ladar. Also in his 6th year, and also in her 6th year, Melody Moods, former Celtics Southpaw, will be pitching at number 9. This is her 1st year with the Nemesis. Hey, one boy, how's it going? Yep, we're hoping we're going to get off to a good start here. Looks like the Nemesis have a strong lineup once again. Got her down and in as low from Bonbon. We're underway. Fastball away, strike call, 1-1. Slider up and in. That's ripped the first over Doherty's head. Into the corner it goes, and Sports is going to start the game with extra bases here. Mortimer gets it in quickly, but it is a leadoff double. Now to put Jock back in neutral mojo. Now to bring up third baseman Beefcake McStevens in his 6th year in the league. 2nd with the Nemesis, hitting .263, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs on the year. They have 2 closers. I didn't even notice that, do they? Whoops. Oh crap, they do. They have frequent end of game. How did they manage to get that? Interesting. Wow, frequent end of game. I wonder how they were able to do that. Money whore and clouds to game. Oh boy. Well, I can understand having 1 closer, but 2? Alright, maybe their bullpen's not as good as I thought it was. It's good on paper. But 2 of your pitchers can't use it until the 8th inning as we blow the fastball by McStevens, 0-1. Double down and then is inside, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away, chased it low. Nice. Ah, did you get a 5-pitch closer? Nice. 25 years old, B+. That's solid. That's a good starting spot for a pitcher. Receiver up and in. Blown by McStevens. Strike 3. Swinging first punch out of the game for Bonbon. 1 down, and that'll bring up former Buzzards first baseman Aaliyah Butcher in her 3rd year. 2nd with the Nemesis. Hitting .167. 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Another slow start for Butcher. Three-seamer at the knees, fouled off, 0-1, seems to be her trademark. Fastball up and away is high, 1-1. Cutter below the knees, taken, good eye there, 2-1. Four-seamer down and in is low, 3-1. Curveball out of the way, grounded up the middle, base hit for Butcher. Sports to third, he will hold. Runners at the corners with one down. Now to bring up catcher Ernie Blings, our former backup from last year's squad in his first year with the Nemesis. High pitch active, he's hitting 500, 1 homer, 1 RBI on the year for Ernie. Got himself a ring, and then we let him go for a younger backup catcher. That's why Jaden Norris is here on the roster. First pitch slider down in the way, swung through it late, 0-1. He's in the middle in, strike called, 0-2. On Ventre ahead in the count, curveball away, chased it outside strike 3. Second punch out of the game for Bon Bon, 2 down in the inning. Runners remain at the quarters for a third year right fielder Jorge Hale. Hitting 167 with 2 RBIs, his third year with the Nemesis here in the league. Four-seamer up and in is high, 1-0. Cutter down in the way is low, 2-0. Double down and in. Driven by Hale to left center field, hit pretty well. Winkelson going back. Dives, makes the catch on the warning track. Wink makes the game. Wink's a nice saving catch. That saves 2 runs at least. And robs Hale of a triple. Winkelson, Worrymore, and Swiner do up here first. What a momentum-saving catch there from the Wink. That's why he's patrolling center. Speaking of the Wink, he will lead off here. Center fielder hitting 400 with 2 RBIs, looking to parlay that momentum into the batter's box as he'll face Melody Moods. Moods in her first year with the Nemesis here, 6th year in the league, 0-1 with a 4.26 ERA and a 1.58 whip. In her first start, she went 6 in the 3rd innings, giving up 3 earned runs, 8 hits, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. She also kept the ball in the ballpark, but the offense never showed up to help her out. Batting average against .296 on the year. Curveball hangs, line to right, and Wink's going to parlay that momentum into a single in right field. Ironically enough, and he got hurt on the play. My God. Well, so much for that momentum. Next up, right fielder Spool, worry less, worry more. Contact for his left-hander active here for the locked-in outfielder as Winkelson tweaked his groin running to first. That is lovely. Yeah, it was barely hanging on out there. You know, after that diving play, you just aggravated it a little bit. We're going to pop him out here. We're going to swap him with Worrymore, and we're going to bring Mahoney off the bench. He'll take over in right field and pinch run. Worrymore will move to center. Speaking of him, he's hitting .375 with 1 homer, 1 RBI, which he hit last game against the Jacks. He was a triple shy of the cycle in that game. Worrymore is currently locked in with contact for his left-hander active. That's in the dirt, 1-0. Curveball in dirt away, 2-0. Check swing inside, 3-0 the count to Spool. Change up away, low ball 4. First walk from Moods, first and second now. Buzzards have something going with none down despite the injury. Yeah, we're not losing too much. Swiner up next. Big Country hitting only .083 on the year with an RBI. Sat out last game. He's hitless in the first game of the doubleheader last episode. Takes a slider at the letters, 0-1. Strike away, 0-2. Curveball's outside, 1-2 the count. Fastball up, hard chopper to short, Sports to second 1, Ledar to first. Double play, and Swiner once again hits into a double play. A big slow start for Buck this year. Yep, some defense, bit of contact, decent amount of power. That'll bring up to first baseman Miriam DDP Daugherty. Third-year player hitting .421 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Currently locked in at the moment. Looking to cash in the RBI chance as she takes a fastball at the knees, 0-1. Change up, pull to foul, 0-2. Chased it up and away, strike 3. Daugherty down swinging, that'll end the inning. Buzzards get a leadoff single, an injury, and a walk, but we can't score to the second. We're scoreless. Lang, Pickleford, and Ledar due up against Bonventre. He's batting 7th. He'll be up next inning. Lang leading off. Center fielder's locked in. Third-year players hitting .368 with 1 homer, 2 RBIs. As we mentioned last inning, defensive changes Mahoney and right. Worrymore will slide to center for the injured Wink. Definitely laid it all out there on the field. Fastball low, ball 1. The ball away. Hit down the left field line into the corner. Swiner going over. He will get there to make the catch, 1 out. Second straight year Winkelson's been injured. Next up, Pickleford, left fielder, hitting .381. OG members hitting pretty solidly this season here in the 7-hole for the Nemesis. Cutter inside, misses ball 1. Thankfully, this injury was not as severe as the one he had last season. Fastball up the middle, grounded up the middle, base hit. Pickleford on with this 1-out single. I think last year he pulled a hamstring, so he was out for a good number of games there. This time it's just a tweaked groin, so he'll only miss a few games. Next up, second baseman, OG member Flash Levar, hitting .081 with 1 homer, 1 RBI on the year. Two-seamer away, outside ball 1. Yep, agreed. So many flyouts in the stadium would definitely leave this yard. This is like the 1 yard where almost nothing is a home run, but it is everywhere else. Unless it's like, that's a single up the middle for Levar, first and second with 1 down for the Nemesis. If we're talking Tiger Den, probably every single one of these fly balls would get out of that stadium. That's the sad part. I'll bring up pitcher Melody Moods, hitless on the air. Got 2 on with 1 down here. Will she bunt them over? That is the question. Same with letters, bunt shown and pulled back. Strike called, 0-1. That's true, he could only sit out 1 game, depending on how we're doing. Cutter up and in high, ball 1. Depends on how desperately we need him, really. Two-seamer up, bunt shown and pulled back. 2-1 the count. Fastball up and in, bunt is up. Elementary can't dive, she knocks it down, picks it to first though in time. 2 down sacrifice is successful. Everybody's safe for sports. 2 on, 2 down. 1 for 1 today with the double. And Pickleford got hurt sliding into third base. So, oh, and that's a bad injury too. I think he aggravated an Achilles. Miyoshi, the backup outfielder, is going to take over in left. She'll be pinch running here at third base. Yep, he inflamed his Achilles. So Pickleford's going to miss a good amount of time. Well, there's a tit for tat injury you don't see very often. We lost an outfielder, you lose an outfielder. Merry Christmas. First pitch curveball middle in, strike called to Sports, 0-1. Slider away, driven to right field. Mahoney is there to catch the liner, and that will end the inning as Bonventre gets out of the jam. Bottom 2, we're still scoreless. Oliver, Diaz, and Boyd due up. Leading off is catcher Byrne Oliver, hitting only 100 on the year with an RBI. He did, however, get improved on a random roll to B+ last episode, so he's got that going for him, I guess. Miyoshi will take over in left field following the injury to Pickleford on the base pass. Cutter down and in, a strike, 0-1. Change of outside from Moods, 1-1. Cutter middle in, turned on and skied to left. Miyoshi just inserted into the game, will make the catch, 1 out. Now to bring up head of the class, Diaz, second baseman, hitting 400, 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the year. Coming off a big 4 RBI performance last episode. Cutter high, ball 1. Strike away, misses, okay, 2-0. Fastball middle in, lined as it whizzes by Moods of left ear, that is a base hit. Diaz on with his first hit of the game, he's 1 for 1. Now to bring up the Village Idiot, Baca Boyd, shortstop hitting .348 with 2 RBIs on the year. It's funny, our shortstop is the Village Idiot, but our second baseman is head of the class. Oh, nice. Where'd you get it out at? Did you hit it out in the corner at Lafayette, or was it somewhere else? Because it's like, yeah, it sounds very deceiving off the bat. I get a lot of those over at Founders Field. Inside pitch active here for Boyd. Curveball up and in is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball below the knees, high chopper to second. Levar misses the tag on Diaz, he has to go to first, 2 down. Ooh, left corner, okay. Low point of the wall, oh yeah, that's a good spot for it. Now to bring up Ed Manning with the RBI chance, 4th-year third baseman, hitting .250 on the year. He went 2 for 4 last game in the back of the end of that doubleheader. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Curveball hangs. Manning misses it off the end of the bat to right center. It happens a lot with the contact hitter. Hale makes the catch in right center, and that will end the inning. To the third, we're still scoreless. McStevens, Butcher, and Blings due up against Bon. Here's McStevens, 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. Curveball down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Popped up foul on the first base side. Doherty going over near the seats. Joe put it away, 1 out. Next up is Butcher, first baseman. Singled her first time up and was stranded on base. First pitch cutter up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Slider away. Lined at the middle. Diaz leaps just over his glove into right center. Good effort, but that is going to be a base hit. Butcher's second hit of the game. She's 2 for 2. Yeah, it's like you're not expecting it to go that far, and then it just keeps going and going and going. You're like, all right, we take those. Bling struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. For a ball low, ball 1. Cutter down and then is inside and low, 2-0. Two-seamer away. Driven by Blings to left center field off the end of the bat, though. Warrimore to the warning track calls for it. In left center, he'll make the catch. 2 down. Next up is Hale. He was robbed of a extra base hit his first time up when a diving catch was made in deep center by the Wink, which unfortunately led to Wink's injury in the bottom half of the first inning, but, you know, we won't speak of that. First pitch four-seamer up and in is called a ball, 1-0. For ball at the knees, Hale rips it foul, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away, Hale lines it to right. That's going to get down for a base hit. First hit today for Hale. He's 1 for 2. First and second now with 2 down as that keeps the inning alive. For Lang, center fielder is 0 for 1. First pitch slider down and in. That's ripped to short on the ground right at Boyd. He'll make the play to first, and that will end the inning. Bonventre once again gets out of a 2-runner GM. Bottom 3, we're still scoreless. Bonventre, Mahoney, and Worrymore due up first against Moods. Leading off is the pitcher, Bon. She is hitting .500 on the year with an RBI single in her first game. Changeup way outside for ball 1. Slider middle of the plate line to left center. That is sinking quickly, but Miyoshi's there with a nice sliding glove. 1 out. Probably a good thing that Miyoshi's out there instead of Pickleford. He would have dropped that. Next up, Carter Mahoney getting his first at-bat of the game. He came on as a pinch runner in the first inning for the injured Winkelson. Mahoney hitting .400 on the year, 3 RBIs. Change up and in is called strike. 0-1 as Moods is already locked in here. Sliders inside, 1-1. Fastball down and then a strike, 1-2. Slider at the knees, chopped up the middle, base hit for Mahoney as it's through to center. First hit of the game for Carter, he's 1 for 1. And Moods is down to neutral again. Next up is Worry Less. Spull Worrymore walked his first time up at the plate and then was erased on a double play ground out by Buck Swiner. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up, loop to right center by Worrymore. Coming in is Lang to make the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Big Country. He grounded into a double play his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to turn his fortunes around here at the plate this year. Ball hangs, ripped up the middle on the ground. Base hit for Swiner. Big Country comes through with a 2-out single. That'll keep the inning alive. 2-1 and 2 down now for the 4-hitter, DDP. Doherty struck out swinging her first time up, but she chased a high fastball. She's 0 for 1, but still locked in. Carter at the knees, lined at the middle. Base hit for Doherty. That'll get down. Coming around third and trying to score is going to be Mahoney. He is safe. It is a double for Doherty. 1-0 Buzzards. Just beat the throw of Langs. That was a good throw. 2 on in scoring position for Oliver with 2 down. RBI man active for the catcher. He, like Swiner, struggling this year. 0 for 1. Fastball inside misses. Ball 1. Slider inside. 2-0. Curveball at the knees. Line to center, but it's going to go right to Lang, and that's going to end the inning as Oliver once again fails to deliver. To the 4th, we do get on the board first as Doherty delivers an RBI double with 2 down, 1-0 to the 4th. Yoshi, Ledar, and Moods do up for the second time against Bonventre. Getting her first bat of the game, left fielder Nori Miyoshi came on as a pinch runner in the second inning for injured Brian Pickleford out there in left field, batting 1,000 so far on the season. First pitch cutter up and away. Popped up behind the plate. Oliver is there. Catcher calling for it, will make the catch, 1 out. Next up is Leather. Second baseman singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Two-seamer middle in. Ripped on the ground. Just foul at the third base line. 0-1. Two-seamer down and away. Chop foul. 0-2. Curveball down and in. Chase it in the dirt. Strike 3 swinging. Oliver to first with it. 2 down. Third punch out of the game for Bon, and that'll bring up the pitcher Moods. Sack Bunner first time up, so no official at bat yet for her. First pitch slider at the knees. Low, ball 1. Four-seamer middle of the plate, fouled off. 1-1. Two-seamer up. Swung through it. 1-2. Cutter middle in. Fouled off by Moods. Still 1-2. Curveball down and away. Chopped in the hole to third. Manning charges, bare hands and fires. In time to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Bon Ventry, her first of the game. Bottom 4, we're still up 1-0. Diaz, Boyd, and Manning do up here against Moods. Leading off the inning is head of the class, Diaz. He is 1 for 1 today with a single. Got her in there, 0-1. Low with it, 1-1. Fastball up swung late, 1-2. Change it down at the knees, out in front of it is Diaz. Strike 3 swing, and the second punch out for Moods today. 1 down, and that'll bring up the Village Idiot Baca Boyd. He's 0 for 1 today with the fly out. Or ground at the second, that's right. Curveball down and in, line to center on the first pitch, but it's right at Lang. 2 down. Base is empty here for Ed Manning. He's 0 for 1 with the fly out to right field. Curveball away, strike called, 0-1. Change it low, 1-1. Slider down and then blooped into center field on the soft liner. Base hit for Manning, his first of the game. He's 1 for 2. And that will extend the inning for Bon Ventry. Bon 0 for 1 today. Flew out to left center her first time up. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball inside, 1-1. Curveball hangs. Bon Ventry skies that to right center field, but that's going to hang up for Lang. He'll run it down easily, and that ends the inning. To the 5th, we're still up 1-0. Sports McStevens and Butcher do up here against Bon Ventry for the 3rd time today, as it'll be the top of the Nemesis lineup here in the 5th. Sports leading off the inning, 1 for 2 today with a double, currently tense. First pitch four-seamer down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down and away is outside and low, 1-1. Cutter up and away. Line to left center field. Warrimer there for it. Makes the catch. 1 out. Next up, McStevens, 0 for 2 today. Beefcake popped out in foul territory his last time up. As Bon Ventry now locked in for the first time today. First two-seamer down and in is low, 1-0. Slider up and away. Popped up, shallow left center. Boyd out for it. He'll call for it. Shortstop makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up Butcher. She's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles so far. First pitch two-seamer at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Swung through it late, 0-2 the count. Cutter up and away. Outside, 1-2. Slider down and in. Low in the dirt, 2-2. Curveball down and away. Chop the third on the ground. Manning charges. He'll make the play at first. In time, that's another 1-2-3 inning for Bon Ventry. Bottom 5, we're still up 1-0. Mahoney, Worrymore, and Swiner do up here against Moods. Mahoney leading off the inning. He singled his first time at the plate and scored a run. He's 1 for 1. Curveball inside, ball 1. Cutter down the middle, line to second, right at Leather, 1 out. Next up is Worrymore. Worrymore. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. He's also walked. Cutter up, strike called, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1. Fastball away, misses, 2-1 from Moods. Change up away, pulled foul by Worrymore, out of play on the left side. We're at 2-2 as Whiffer activates now for Spool. Fastball up and away. Chopper to first. High hopper to Butcher. She'll make the play herself. 2 down. Base is empty for Swiner. Big Country singled last time at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Fastball up and in is high. 1-0. Chopper away up the middle on the ground. Sports bare hands and fires the first in time. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Moods. To the 6th, it's still 1-0. Blings, Hale, and Lang do up against Bon Bon. Here's Blings. He's 0 for 2 today. Catcher still looking for his first hit of the game. He's flown out and struck out swinging. First pitch four-seamer middle in is inside. 1-0. Just off the plate. Slider down and in at the knees. Called a strike. 1-1. Curveball down and away. Chop foul. 1-2. Cutter at the knees. Chop foul. Still 1-2. Two-seamer down and away. Outside and low. 2-2. Four-seamer down and in is low. Full count. Curveball at the knees. Line at the middle. Base hit for Blings. His first hit today. He is 1 for 3. Puts him on to start the inning here in the 6th, and then I'll bring up Jorge Hale. Right fielder 1 for 2 today with a single and a fly out to center. Two-seamer down and in is pop foul. Doherty over near the seats will make the catch. 1 out. Brings up Lang. He's 0 for 2 today. Curveball away is outside. 1-0. Forcing up and in is high. 2-0. Slider down and in. Chop to first. Doherty backhands. Flips the second. Boyd back to first. Just late fielder's choice for Lang. 2 down. And that'll bring up Miyoshi 0 for 1. Popped out Fowler first time up. So for 1 today. Forcing him up and down the first pitch. Check swing strike. Going 1. Pick off first, nothing doing. Lang gets back safely. Slider down and away, check swing low, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, liner to right center field. Weimer going back. He is there for it to make the catch, and that will end the inning as Bonventry has 6 shutout innings under her belt. Bottom 6 is still 1-0. Doherty, Oliver, and Diaz do up against Moods. Leading off is DDP. She doubled in a run last time up. So far the only run of the game. 1 for 2. She also struck out swinging. Cutter high. Ball 1. Curveball away. 2-0. Slider at the knees. Line to left center field in the gap. That'll be extra bases for DDP as she manages to crack that power swing into the gap. Lead off double there for her. She'll be in scoring position here for the middle of the lineup. That'll bring up Oliver. Catcher 0 for 2 today. RBI man active for the 2nd time today. Flew out last time up. Got her in there 0-1. Change of away, lined in the left. That's a base hit pass, but diving infielder is 1st and 3rd now with none down. As it went right to Miyoshi, will hold Doherty at 3rd. Runners at the corners for Diaz. He struck out swinging last time up. He's also singled. 1 for 2 for the head of the class. Let's see what he does here. Infield in to try and protect the runner from scoring. Slider low. Ball 1. Fastball inside. 1-1. Pick off to first. Nothing doing as Diaz is back safely. Curveball hangs. Line at the middle. Past the diving Leather into right center. That'll be a base hit for Diaz. Going to 3rd is going to be Oliver. He'll reach safely. It's RBI single for Diaz. It's 2-0 Buzzards. That'll bring up the village idiot Baca Boyd, who's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice today. He's grounded out the 2nd and flew out to right field last time up. Fastball inside, ball 1. Strike there at the knees, 1-1. Infield still in here. Slider away, line to 3rd. McStevens there on the backhand to make the catch, 1 out. Runner still at the corners for Ed Manning. He singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also flown out to right center. As that will do it here for Melody Moods. She goes 5 1/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs so far. Both runners on base, her responsibility. Struck out 3. Or struck out 2. I think she struck out 2 batters. Not sure. She gave up 1 walk and 7 hits is coming out of the bullpen to reliever is left-hander Joseph Broseph. Broseph on the year in his 3rd year with the Nemesis is 1-0. He's got a 2 ERA and a 0.89 whip. 6th year in the league for Joseph. 2 earned runs given up in 5 appearances this year, totaling 9 innings, which is the most out of the bullpen. 6 hits given up, with 1 of them a homer. He's walked 2 and struck out 10. Batting average against currently at 182. Broseph comes into the appearance locked in, but he's also tired here, sitting at about 2/3 his normal stamina. Smart blows a fastball by Manning, 0-1. Chased it inside, 0-2 to Manning. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Fastball inside, Manning fists it foul, will stay at an 0-2 count. Fastball away, Manning will fly that to left field. That's going to be deep enough to get the runner at third home. Oliver tags. He will score on the sac fly by Manning. It is 3-0, as that's Manning's first RBI of the year. 3-0 Buzzards. Now to bring up Bonventre, who's locked in. 0 for 2 at the plate, though, with 2 flyouts. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball middle plate, lined to first. Nice diving play by Butcher to save a hit, and that will end the inning. But the Buzzards get 2 more runs, as they take a 3-0 lead to the 7th. Leather, Broseph, and Sports threw up against Bonventre. Here's Leather, 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball down and in is inside, ball 1. Curveball at the knees, check swing strike, 1-1. Cutter down and away, chased it outside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in, chased it, popped up. Diaz out to right. Will make the catch, 1 out. Next up, Joseph Broseph, hitless on the year. Pinch hitting for him will be backup third baseman Alfonso Delgado. Hitless on the year, but contact for his left-hander active here for Alfonso. First fastball at the letters, strike called, 0-1. Cutter low, taken in the dirt, 1-0. Slider down and in, strike called, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away, strike 3 called, 4th puncher for Bon, and that's 2 down in the inning. Brings up Sports, who's 1 for 3 today with a double. First pitch cutter away, outside, ball 1. Curveball down and in, Sports rips it foul, 1-1. Two-seamer low, chased it in the dirt, 1-2 to count. Cutter down and away, in the dirt, 2-2. Slider up and in, chased it inside, strike 3, 5th punch for Bon, and that is another 1-2-3 inning to end her day after 7 shutout innings. Coming out of the bullpen for the Nemesis is long reliever Def Weddams. Bottom 7, we're still up 3-0. Mahoney, Worrymore, and Swiner will face Weddams. You killed Broseph in your home opener. 7 earned runs, man. He had a bad outing. Jeez, him. He's normally pretty solid, honestly. But he does get predictable, having only 3 pitches, 2 of them fastballs, of course, and the 1 slider, so it does get easy to predict what he's going to throw. Here's a look at Weddham's numbers on the year. 6-year vet, has no record, a 4.91 ERA and a 1.36 whip. 2 earned runs given up in his 1 appearance, which was a start. Okay. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits given up, 1 homer, 3 strikeouts, batting average against .313 on the year. He didn't walk anybody. Oh, I see. They brought Cooper in after his start, and Cooper was used as a reliever one time. Okay. Interesting. These guys don't know how to manage a pitching staff, it looks like. Oh, boy. First pitch from Weddams. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball inside, caught the corner this time, 1-1 to Mahoney. Slider inside, 2-1. Slider inside, line to short, right at Sports, 1 out. Next up, Worrymore. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk. He's also grounded out and flown out. Grounded out last time at the plate. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Good pitch from Weddams. Fastball up. He hung that one as Worrymore will deposit it into right center for a single. His first hit of the game. He's 1 for 3. Spool on with 1 down, and they bring up big country buck Swiner. 1 for 3 with a single. He's also grounded out twice. Fastball away, ball 1. Slider inside, Swiner pops it up shallow right. Hale coming in will make the catch, 2 down. Fair point, fair point. Doherty due up next, 2 for 3 today. She's doubled twice, driving in 1 run. Yeah, meatball to Jackman with RBI man is a death sentence. And then you hang one to Basket. Yeah, okay, I can see it. Especially with both her traits active. 5 earned runs on those 2 homers alone. Yeah, you're not having a good day. Strike in there on the heater, 0-1. Curveball bounces, 1-1. Curveball hangs, lined at the middle, base hit for Doherty. Her 3rd hit today. She is 3 for 4. Warrimore will hang on there at 2nd. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Oliver with RBI man again. He's singled last time up. He is 1 for 3. Slider away, grounded in the hole to right field. That is a base hit. Warrimore will hang on at 3rd. Bases will be loaded here with 2 down as Oliver's now 2 for 4. Now to bring up head of the class, Diaz, 2 for 3. 2 singles and an RBI last time at the plate for class. See what he does here. Fastball outside from Wedhams, ball 1. Fastball middle plate, line to right field, and that'll get it 1 in. Bases remain loaded, 4-0 Buzzards. Diaz now locked in with his 3rd hit of the game and 2nd RBIs. That'll bring up the Village Idiot, Baca Boyd. He's 0 for 3. Both traits active this time for Boyd. Let's see if he can cash in against the tense Wedhams and break the game open. Outside heater, ball 1. Fastball but in, line to short, 1 hopper. Sports will pick it and make the play to 1st, and that will end the inning as once again he fails to get a hit. Still get 1 in, though. Could have been a lot more. 4-0 to the 8th. McStevens, Butcher, and Blings do up as Bonventre down after 7 shutout innings, giving up 7 hits and 5 strikeouts. No earned runs. Good pitching from Bonbon. Definitely a good quality start to earn her 1st win of the year if we can keep it this way. 2, 3, and 4 do up here for the Nemesis, though, as McStevens due to lead off. He's 0 for 3. We're going to double switch here. I'm going to take Boyd out. I'm going to bring in, let's go ahead for... Who's due up? Not a lot of lefties in this lineup, so probably not whole corn. I'm going to go with Marshall Cuevas here out of the pen. We're going to take Boyd out, and we're going to put in Hurls, who will play shortstop, I think. Yeah, he's a better fielder than Loins. Yeah, it'll be Hurls will take over at shortstop. Cuevas on the year. He has appeared in 2 games this season. Marshall has no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.92 whip. In his 2 appearances, he's thrown 4 1/3 innings, giving up 3 hits with 1 walk. Batting average against .231 for Marshall. His fastball up and into McStevens is crushed to center field, but he just missed it. Warrimore back there on the Warren in left center will make the catch, 1 out. Next up, Butcher, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Grounded out to 3rd base last time up. First pitch slider away from Cuevas, fouled off, 0-1. Forcing him up and away. Popped up, shallow right center. Mahoney coming in. He will make the catch, 2 down. Got to bring up Ernie Blings, who singled last time at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. He's also struck out and flown out. First pitch change up at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Swung through it, 0-2. Forcing it down and away. Outside and low, 1-2. Change it down and in. Chased it below the knees, strike 3. First punch out of the year for Cuevas. That's a 1-2-3, 8th. Bottom 8, we're still up 4-0. Manning, Hurls, and Mahoney do up against Wedhams. Leading off the inning, Ed Manning. He singled in his 1st run of the year last time up. He's 1 for 2. Or no, he had a sac fly last time up. That's right. He singled earlier. Curveball on the first pitch hit up the 3rd base line. McStevens backhands it, makes the play. 1 out. Wedhams is back to neutral mojo. Now to bring up Nathaniel Hurls, getting his 1st at bat of the game. Shortstop's 1 for 3 on the year with an RBI double. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Slider below the knees, chopped up the middle. Leathar there on the backhand, makes the play in time, 2 down. Now to bring up Mahoney, 1 for 3 with a single. He's also lined out and flown out. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball way line to 1st, right to Butcher, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Wedhams here in the 8th to keep it at a 4-run deficit to the 9th. Last 3 up for the Nemesis. Hale, Lang, and Miyoshi. Cuevas going for the 6-out hold. Here's Hale, 1 for 3 today with the single. This pitch fastball outside. Swung through it, 0-1. Change it down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Slider down and in. Grounded up the middle, base hit. As that'll be the second hit of the game for Hale. He's 2 for 4. That's the leadoff man on here. For Lang, it's 0 for 3. Lang hit into a fielder's choice last time up. First pitch slider down and away. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer middle in, strike called, 0-2. Four-seamer away, outside, 1-2. Change it down and in. Hitting the hole to short. Hurls backhands, flips the second 1. Diaz the first, late fielder's choice for the speedy Lang. One down, runner first from Yoshi. She's 0 for 2 today. Change up away. Ground to the second. Diaz there backhands it, flips the ball. Hurls 1, hurls the first, double play, and that ends the game. As Cuevas gets the 6-out hold. Buzzards win in a shutout here in Game 1 of the doubleheader. 4-0 the score. You love to see it. Solid day for the offense, although I wish we got some more runs on the board. We left a lot of runners on base once again. But a good pitching performance from Bon Bon as she throws 7 shutout innings, and good pitching from Cuevas out of the bullpen, only giving up 1 hit in 2 innings. You love to see it, and that's only Game 1 of the doubleheader. We still got one more here today. Hitless today for the Nemesis, McStevens, Lang, Miyoshi, and Moods, as well as Delgado, the pinch hitter. Everyone else got a hit, but they couldn't score any runners. And for us, everybody got on base today with a hit except the Village Idiot, who was pinch hit, double switched off in the 8th inning there. Nathaniel Hurls also did not get a hit, neither did Bob Vendre, but she's a pitcher. She's not supposed to get a hit. RBIs today, Doherty had 1 on a double, 2 for Class Diaz on 2 separate singles, and Ed Manning had a sac fly. Melody Moods, 5 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. She falls to 0-2, though, despite the good pitching performance. Joe Sprosa, 2/3 of an inning. Def Adams, 2 innings out of the pen, giving up 4 hits and an earned run. For us, Bon Ventry, 7 shutout innings. She gets the quality start and the victory, improving to 1-0 in the year. 7 hits given up with 5 strikeouts. And Cuevas, 2 innings out of the pen, giving up a hit and striking out 1 batter. Bon Bon, the player of the game, thanks to her good pitching performance. Following her is Bon Doherty with her 3-hit game and 1 RBI. And then Diaz, the 3-hit game and 2 RBIs, is the 3rd place finisher. Alrighty, we take Game 1 of this doubleheader. Hopefully we can do the same thing in Game 2. Nemesis look good on paper. Cannot find ways to win this year. They're now 1-5. Alrighty, let's look around the league here before we start simming. Winkelson, despite getting hurt, gets +3 on a power roll. Love to see it. Salvador Eaton is cut by the wideouts for Jose Tremendo as they sign the veteran right fielder. Trenton Deputy gets a +10 random roll in accuracy. He's now a B-. Okay, Trenton, he wants to step up. I like that. Mahoney gets +6 on a random roll to arm. He's now above 90 in that category. We got ourselves a sniper. Call the sack, released by the Moose for Joseph Calhoun, the veteran 3rd baseman. Wild Pigs cut outside Pomp-Ducci as they cut Spud Bernard. Okay, not bad. A lot of good random rolls there in player development. I love to see it. We're getting better. Now at 500 as we're tied for 2nd place in the division with the Overdogs. 1.5 behind the Crocs here. Blowfish blowing the Moose out of the water here, 10-3. Crocs taking on the Platypi, and they win easily 5-2 as they remain at 5-1. Grapplers looking to remain perfect here, and they will as they blow the Heaters out of the water 12-1. Hot Corner shut out the Freebooters 2-0. Hate to see it. Freebooters now in last place. Moonstars beat the Sandcats 4-3. Grapplers rally and defeat the Beewolves 8-4 as they get to 7-0 on the year. Sawtee shut out the Moose 8-0. So let's take on the Pigs here. They win 3-2 in a pitcher's duel. And in the final game of the sim, Wideloads and Heaters here in the basement of that division. Wideloads crush them 8-2. So the Grapplers remain perfect at 7-0. Crocodons win to keep their division lead at 2 games as they improve to 5-1. And Freebooters now down to last place at 2-5. You hate to see it. Alrighty, going into the second game of the doubleheader, here's the preview of the pitching matchup. On the mound for the Nemesis will be 6th-year vet Yolanda Cooper, who's just recently signed. No record for the Southpaw, 0 ERA and a 1 whip. Her only appearance this year was in relief, and for us it is rookie right-hander Paxton Griffith making his second career start. He took the loss in his first start of the year, 0-1, 7.94 ERA and a 1.76 whip. He gave up 5 runs in 5 innings against the Grapplers. And we lost that game, I believe, 5-3, if I remember correctly. Let's look at player developments here. Okay. Power for Manning, since he's now the everyday third baseman, that does make sense. We won't have enough for this one, and this one for Boyd. This one for Deputy's only at 1%, so no need to worry about this one. Dumb one for Macias, we're going to let that go. These two will be here next time, so we'll come back to them. Okay. So because this one is so low for Deputy, I'm not worried about this one. This one for Boyd, he doesn't really need the extra fielding, so that's kind of a dumb one. This is the one we want to get for Manning, and then we'll come back for the others later. Go for it. Get that power boost. +5, alright. Not bad, up to 36. No low pitch, damn, I was hoping he got it. Still, getting better. Manning is starting to develop into a more complete hitter now. You love to see it. So we get this one for Deputy next time. Get that accuracy boost, which he does still need. And, ooh, this one for Hurls is a nice cheap one. We can have a shot at RBI man. Okay. I'm liking these player development choices. Alright, let's set the lineup here for game 2. They want Wink to start despite still being injured. Okay. I mean, we are still chasing the Crocs, so yeah, I'll let him start. He can have the leadoff role again, because he's not really losing anything in his ratings, so that's good. Warrior locked in at second base, or Diaz locked in at second base, he'll bat second. Warrior batting third and right, he's still locked in as well. Doherty still locked in at first base, bats fourth. Oliver at catcher will bat fifth. Swiner is 10th and left, he'll bat sixth. I think I'm going to bring in Mahoney here. Mahoney had a better game than him. Boyd will bat 7th at short, Manning at third, bats 8th, and Griffith will bat 9th on the mound. Let's go for it. Alrighty. Let's see if we can sweep this doubleheader here. So neither team made any roster moves between the two games, so no new faces that we need to learn. That's good. Nemesis looking to just, get on the scoreboard here in the second game, because they did get shut out 4-0 in game 1. We got rookie Paxton Griffith still looking for his first career win, so we'll see which one will come to pass here. Okay. Only two changes in the lineup for the Nemesis. Catcher Billy Bronx is out there, and Gabby Guinness is out in right field due to injury to Pickleford in left. They slid Hale over to left field. Okay, so it's going to be Guinness, Sports, and McStevens up first against the rookie Paxton Griffith. Right fielder Gabby Guinness leading off the bench, hitting .300 on the year, playing for the injured Pickleford in the outfield. Griffith on the year, his first career start, he went 5 2/3 innings, took the loss, giving up 5 earned runs, 7.94 ERA and a 1.76 whip. He gave up 10 hits, 1 homer, and 7 strikeouts were recorded. No walks, though. Batting average against for the rookies is currently .370. Lineup for the Nemesis in Game 2 after Guinness, 10th shortstop Jock Sports. McStevens down to the 3-hole at third base, Butcher down to the 4-hole at first. Jorge Hale in left, bats 5th. Lang still batting 6th in center. Leathar up to the 7th slot at second. And Bronx in behind the plate will bat 8th with Cooper on the mound. Griffith ready. Here we go. Two-seamer up and in is high and inside. We're underway. The ball away. Grounded up the middle. Diaz there on the backhand. He'll make the play. 1 out. That's a good start. Next up is the shortstop Jock Sports, hitting $154 on the year. Currently 10th. Change it down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Zoomer up and in is fouled off. 0-2. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt. Fouled off. 0-2. Zoomer up and away. Line to third. Manning there in the hole makes the catch. 2 outs. Next up, third baseman Beefcake Stevens hitting .217, 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the year. Four-seamer down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away is outside, 1-1. Change-up down and away, strike called, 1-2. Good start here for Griffith. Four-seamer up and in, check swing inside, 2-2. Curveball down and in, fouled off. We'll stay at 2-2. Two-seamer up and away, chased it, strike 3. First punch up for Griffith today, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3 for the Rook. Bottom 1, Winkleson, Diaz, and Worrymore due up against Cooper. Leading off is the Wink. Outfield Winkleson back in the lineup after tweaking his groin in the first game. Not quite fully healed, but he's healed enough to play. .429 average on the year with 2 RBIs against the left-hander Cooper. Curveball in there, slider at the knees, 0-1. That one's low on the changeup, 1-1. I'll take a look at her numbers real quick. Cooper on the year has made 1 relief appearance for the Nemesis. This is her first start of the year. No record, no ERA, and a 1 whip. She threw an inning of relief in the start for Wetham's, I'm assuming. No hits given up, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Her batting average against 0. Fastball at the letters, fouled off, 1-2 to the Wink. Changeup below the knees, chased at strike 3. First punch out of the year for Cooper. Next up, Diaz hitting .458, 1 homer, 6 RBIs on the year for head of the class. He's locked in. Changeup caught the inside corner, 0-1. Chased it away, 0-2. Changeup fouled off. Diaz still behind in the count, 0-2. Chases that, but he fouls it off again, still 0-2. Chased it high, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks here to start the game for Cooper. 2 down, and that'll bring up Worrymore. He's locked in with contact for his left-hander active, hitting .368, 1 homer, 1 RBI. Cutter inside, strike called, 0-1. Sliders inside, 1-1. Cutter up, it's driven to right. It's going to go right to Ganez for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Cooper to match Griffith. It's at a second, we're scoreless. Butcher, Hale, and Lang do up for the Nemesis. Here's Aaliyah Butcher hitting .227, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year for the first baseman. First pitch curveball at the knees, check swing low, 1-0. Two-seamer down in the way, check swing strike, 1-1. Four-seamer up, popped into left field shallow, Boyd going out. Manning dives out of his reach, that is a seeing eye single down the left field line into the Bermuda Triangle. First hit of the game for Butcher. First hit for the Nemesis as well. Leadoff woman on here in the second for left fielder Jorge Hale, hitting .227 with 2 RBIs on the season. Change up at the knees, low, ball 1. Four-seamer up, high, 2-0. Ball down in the way, outside and low, 3-0. Four-seamer away, check swing strike, 3-1. Four-seamer down and in, check swing low, full count now. That's going to be high. That's ball 4, first walk for Griffith today. Helps if you hold down the button when you power pitch. 2 on, none down for Lang. Center fielder 0 for 4 in the first game, hitting .304 on the year with 1 homer, 2 RBIs. First pitch fastball away, fouled off, 0-1. Ball at the knees, low, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away, chopped to first. Doherty there, fires the second one. Boyd to the pitcher, in time, double play. 2 down, runner at third. Next up, the second baseman, Flash Ledar, hitting .118 with a homer and an RBI on the year. First pitch curveball at the knees, line to third, right at Ed Manning, and that ends the inning as Griffith gets out of the jam thanks to a clutch double play ball. Bottom 2, we're still scoreless. Doherty, Oliver, and Mahoney do up against Cooper. Leading off the inning is DDP, Miriam Doherty. First baseman's locked in, hitting .478. 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Doherty currently locked in is the average leader for the entire league as of this moment. She also had 3 hits in the first game. Change up inside for a strike, going 1. Cutter up and away is fouled off, 0-2 from Cooper. Change it below the knees, fouled off, 0-2. Slider away, chased it, strike 3. Third punch out for Cooper today. One down, and they'll bring up catcher Burn Oliver, hitting .214 on the year with an RBI. Oliver went 2 for 4 in the first game. Fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Change up inside, 2-0. Fastball waist popped up by Oliver in foul territory. Butcher going over. First baseman makes the catch, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty for left fielder Carter Mahoney, getting the start over Big Country today. Mahoney hitting .368 with 3 RBIs on the year. Cooper now locked in. Cutter away, ball 1. Cutter away, in there, 1-1. Cutter up and in, line to left field, base hit for Mahoney, his first hit of the game and first hit for the Buzzards today. That 2-out single would keep the inning alive for the Village Idiot, Baca Boyd. Shortstop hitless in the first game, went 0 for 4, hitting .296 with 2 RBIs on the year. Inside pitch active for him. Fastball down and in is inside and low, 1-0. Cutter away, caught the low outside corner, 1-1. Fastball up and in, grounded up the middle. Sports there for it, fires to first, in time, and that will end the inning. 1 hit for the Buzzards, but nothing else to the third. We're scoreless. Bronx, Cooper, and Guinez due up for the Nemesis. Leading off the inning is catcher Burley Bronx, who sat out game 1 for the Nemesis. He's hitting .250. 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Former Buzzards backstop. This is fastball up and away. It's a strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Check swing at the knees, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. High, 1-2. Change up down and in. Low, 2-2. Four-seamer away. Broken bat, pop fly in foul territory on the first base side. Doherty going over for it. Makes the catch, 1 out. That'll bring it the pitcher Cooper getting her first at bat of the year. This is fastball at the letters. Strike called, 0-1. Griffith now locked in out there on the mound. Curveball down and away. Chopped to short. Boyd charges, barehanded and fires. In time to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Guinez. She's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second her first time up. First pitch curveball at the knees. Line to right dead center field. Winkelson going back for it. It's over the fence, and the deepest part of the park. It is a home run for Gabby Guinez, her first of the year. And the Nemesis take a 1-0 lead, and that is a well-earned home run for Shaka Sports Turf, which is the deepest center field in any of the entire collection of ballparks here in the game. That is impressive. 1-0 the score as Griffith no longer locked in. 2 down for Sports. Fastball popped up into shallow left field. Boyd going out for it. Shortstop will get there this time to make the catch, and that will end the inning. But the Nemesis on the board with the home run by Gabby Guinez over the deep center field wall here at Shaka. 1-0 to the bottom of the third. Manning, Griffith, and Winkelson do up against Cooper. That is a tad bit annoying, but like I said, that's a well-earned home run. I can't be mad at that. That's impressive. Leading off the inning, third baseman Ed Manning hitting .273 with an RBI on the year. Cooper's first pitch changeup is low, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, lined at the middle, base hit for Manning as it's through into center. His first hit of the game, he's 1 for 1. I'll put him on for the pitcher slot as Griffin threw up next. Pitcher hitless in his first game. Bunt shown as the third baseman's in for the bunt. Bunt is down. Sacrifice successful as the play is made to first by Bronx. 1 down, and that'll bring up Winkelson, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. RBI chance here for the Wink. Let's see what he does with it. Cutter away, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, blown by him, 1-1. Cutter away, line to right center field, going over for it is Lang. He'll make the catch for the second out as the runner at second is tagging. Throw coming to third is late and also dropped. Runner 90 feet away for Diaz. He struck out swinging his first time up as well. He's 0 for 1. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, hard grounder past both infielders into right field. Base hit for head of the class as he'll drive in the first run of the game for the Buzzards. We're tied at 1. Next up, Warrimore. He's 0 for 1 today. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball inside is popped up to left center field. Lang coming in. He'll call off Hale. And he'll make the catch to end the inning. Buzzards, though, get on the board with the 2-out single from Diaz. To the fourth, we're tied at 1. Hard lineup up for the Nemesis.
Now batting, the third baseman, Beefcake McStevens.
Stevens leading off. He's 0-for-1 today. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Change him up and away, popped up to third. Manning there, makes the catch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number
1 today for the single.
That's inside.
Change up inside, misses, ball 1.
That's
Forcing down the is low, 2-0. Away, outside, 3-0. Down the middle, driven by Butcher to right center field. Nicholson going over, and it is gone. Home run for Butcher, second of the year, and that makes it a 2-1 game as the Nemesis have their second homer of the game off Griffith. That was a meatball right down the middle. Next up, Hale walked his first time up. Curveball down and in is grounded up the middle to short. Boyd dives, makes the stop, gets up and fires in time. 2 down. Gotta bring up Lang, who's 0-for-1. Two-seamer up and away is high, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away, check swing low, 2-0. Curveball down and in, check swing strike, 2-1. Change up middle in, inside, 3-1. Fastball down the middle. Lang crushes that one to right center field. Another meatball, and that one is gone. Home run for Lang, his second of the year, and that's 3-1 Nemesis. That's their third solo homer of the game. Next up, Ledar, 0-for-1. Griffith now tense. Fastball at the knees, grounded up the middle. Diaz there on the backhand will make the play to first in time to end the inning. The Nemesis get 2 home runs in the inning off the bats of Butcher and Lang on 2 meatballs. 3-1 now to the bottom of the 4th. Doherty, Oliver, and Mahoney do up against Cooper. Doherty leading off. DEP's 0-for-1 today with the strikeout. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up, grounder to short, right at Sports. 1 down. Next up, Oliver. He's 0-for-1 today with a pop out in foul territory his first time up. Strike note the letters, 0-1. Fastball up and in, strike 2. Fastball up and in, line to left center. Base hit for Oliver as that's in there. His first hit of the game, he's 1-for-2. 1 down runner first for Mahoney. He singled to left center his first time up. He's 1-for-1. Fastball up the letters, high, 1-0. Inside strike called, 1-1. Change up inside strike called, 1-2 the count. Fastball down and in, Mahoney pops it into left field. Not hit particularly well as Hale makes the catch, 2 down. And that is going to bring up Baca Boyd. Shortstop's 0-for-1 today with the ground out. Fastball down and away, chopped up the middle to Sports. He'll make the play to first, and that will end the inning. 1 hit for the Buzzards, nothing else. To the 5th, we're down 3-1. Bronx, Cooper, and Ganez do up against Griffith. There's Bronx 0-for-1 today. Popped out his first time up, foul territory. Strike in there, 0-1. Ball down and away, fouled off, 1-1. See him up and away, outside on the check swing, 1-2. Change it down and in, low, 2-2. Forcing her down and away, chop to first. It is a fair ball. Doherty makes the play herself, 1 out. Griffith back to neutral, that'll bring up Cooper, who's 0-for-1 today. Fastball up, line to right center, over the leaping Diaz, that's in the gap. That'll be a single though for Cooper as Worrymore cuts it off. First hit of the year for Cooper. Runner first, 1 down for Ganez, who hit a solo home run her first time up. Last time up, she is 1-for-2. Griffith now tense once more. Curveball down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Ganez skies at the center. Wink back a step. Calls for it now. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Griffith back to neutral, and that'll bring up Sports. He's 0 for 2 today. Change up away. Fouled off. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Ground line to first. Right at Doherty holding the runner, and that will end the inning. Bottom 5. We're still down 3-1. Manning, Griffith, and Winkelson due up here against Cooper. Here's Manning. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Looking to start a rally here in the 5th inning. Fastball inside misses. Ball 1. Inside strike called. 1-1. Slider at the knees. Manning lines at the center, but it's going to go right to Lang. 1 out. Next up, the pitcher, Griffith. He's sack bunted his first time up, so no official at bat for him. Now facing a locked-in Cooper. Fastball caught the corner inside. 0-1. Slider inside is fouled off. 0-2. Fastball below the knees. Grounded through the middle. First career hit here for Paxton Griffith as he'll reach with a 1-out single. Attaboy, Rook. Got to bring up Wink. He's 0 for 2 today. For that last time up. Cutter at the letters. 0-1. Check swing low on the cutter. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Crushed by Winkelson to left center field, but that's going to hang up for Lang. Speedster runs it down. 2 outs. Runner still at first with 2 down for head of the class Diaz. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Now currently locked in at the plate. Cutter up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball up and in inside. 1-1. Fastball down and away. Hitting the hole to second. Backhanded Leather there. Makes the play to first. Ends the inning. Cooper gives up a hit, but nothing else to the 6th. It's still 3-1. McStevens, Butcher, and Hale do up against Griffith. Stevens 0 for 2 today. He's got a strikeout on the board. It's two-seamer down and into him is low. 1-0. Fastball away. Line to right. Base hit. First hit of the game for McStevens. He's 1 for 3. Leadoff man on to the 6th for the Nemesis. That'll bring up Butcher, who hit a solo home run last time up. She is 2 for 2 and locked in. She's also singled today. Change it down and away. Line to sec short. Past the diving Boyd into left center. A base hit. Winkelson gets it in quickly. First and second now with none down. I bring up Hale. He's 0 for 1 with the walk today. Fastball outside. Strike called. 0-1 as that drifted back inside. Two-seamer up and in is inside. 1-1. Curveball middle away. Fouled off. 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Broken back grounder to first. Already charges. Fires the second one. Boyd to the pitcher. In time. 2 down. Nice double play ball. Runner at third now for Lang. He had a solo home run last time up. He is 1 for 2 with a RBI and a home run. First pitch to him. Curveball down and away. Grounder to third. Right at Manning. He'll make the play to first. In time, and Griffith gets out of the jam as he gets through the 6th, his first quality start of his career so far. Bottom 6, Worrymore, Doherty, and Oliver do up against Cooper. There's Worrymore. He's 0 for 2 today. Looking for his first hit of the game off the southpaw. Cooper is locked in here. Fastball away, misses. Ball 1. Fastball up and away, popped up down the right field line. Coming down. Ganez slides, makes the catch. 1 out. That'll bring up Doherty, 0 for 2 today. Grounded that last time up, no longer locked in. Fastball away is a strike called. 0-1. Change up inside. 1-1. Fastball's outside. 2-1. Check swing outside on the heater. 3-1 the count. Fastball at the knees. Doherty lines it into the left field corner. Hit pretty well. That is going to hit off the wall and be extra bases on a hop. Hale gets it in, but it is a 1-out double for DDP. She's now 1 for 3 today. Return scoring position for Oliver was RBI man activate. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Cooper no longer locked in out there. Strike at the knees. 0-1. Change away. Line to third. Right at McStevens. 2 outs. Cooper locked in again. Now to bring up Mahoney. 1 for 2 with a single. Carter looking for a big 2-out RBI hit. Change it down in the way as a strike called. 0-1. Slider down in the way, grounded to second. Right at Leather holding the runner, and that ends the inning as Cooper gets through 6 shutout innings. Or sorry, 6 one-run innings. To the 7th, we're still down 3-1. Leather, Bronx, and Cooper do up here against Griffith. There's Leather. He's 0-2 today. Looking to start something here in the 7th. Fastball up and in is a strike, going 1. Change of middle in, inside on the check swing, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, check swing strike, 1-2. Ball down and away, line at the middle, base hit. First hit of the game for Leather, he's 1 for 3. He's on here to start the 7th, and now to bring up the 8-hitter Bronx, catcher's 0 for 2. Grounded at the first base last time up. First pitch two-seamer inside, strike called, 0-1. Curveball middle away, bunt shown, popped up, foul. Diving is Oliver to make the catch. Fires the first, nice double play. Good athleticism out of the crouch from Oliver. 2 down, bases empty for Cooper. 1 for 2 with a single last time at the plate. First four-seamer up and away, high, ball 1. Change it down and away. Fools her as he chases it in the dirt, 1-1. Four-seamer middle in, strike called. 1-2 as that's dropped by Oliver. Two-seamer up and in. Liner to second. Diaz there. Backhands it on the liner to make the catch, and that ends the inning as Griffith puts up another 0. Bottom 7, we're down 3-1. Boyd, Manning, and Griffith do up. Leading off is Baca Boyd. Village Idiot's 0 for 2 today with 2 ground outs. Inside pitch active for him, though. He's currently tense. Facing the locked-in Cooper. Slider away. Strike called. 0-1. Change it middle in, line to right. Leaping Leather to make the catch. 1 out. Brings up third baseman Ed Manning. He singled in his first plate appearance. Last time up, he flew out the center. He's 1 for 2 today. Fastball up and in, line to the third. Just foul. Out of the diving reach of McStevens. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Grounded up the middle, base hit for Manning. He's 2 for 3, and that'll put him on with 1 down. Bringing the pitcher slot to the plate is the tying run. We will pinch hit for the rookie Griffith, who did get his first career hit last at bat. Congrats to the rookie. He goes 7 innings, gives up 8 hits, 1 walk, 3 earned runs. Quality start for the rookie, but he's going to need some help if he wants that first career win. Coming off the bench to pinch hit is going to be backup first baseman, second-year man Atticus Macias, the left-hander. Macias hitting .444 here in the regular season. No homers, no RBIs on the year. Looking to keep the rally going here against Cooper. Change it down and in. Rip foul. 0-1. Slider away. Line to third. Right at McStevens. 2 down. Runner still at first for the Wink. He's 0 for 3 and currently tense as well. Slider away. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees, lined into left center. That hangs up, though, just enough for the speedster Lang to make the catch. That will end the inning. Coming out of the bullpen for us is going to be second-year right-hander Hesto Despot as he'll take over on the mound. To the 8th, we're down 3-1. Ganez, Sports, and McStevens do up. Gabby Ganez, 1 for 3 today. She scored the first run for the Nemesis today in a solo home run over the center field wall. She'll be the first batter to face the second-year man, Despot. Despot making his 3rd appearance of the year in his first 2. He has no decision, no runs given up, an 0-4-3 whip. He threw 4 2/3 innings with 2 hits surrendered and 7 strikeouts. His batting average against currently is at .125. Fastball in there, foul off, 0-1. Change it down and in, inside, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away, check swing low, 2-1. Four-seamer up and in, line to middle, and that's a base hit in the center for Ganez. She's 2 for 4. Leadoff hitter on here, and that'll bring up Sports, 0 for 3 today. First pitch curveball at the knees, grounded to first, just foul, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Line to center, a base hit. Sports now 1 for 4. First two batters on against Despot here in the 8th. 2 on and none down for McStevens. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Two-seamer up and away. Driven to left field by McStevens. Back a few steps, Mahoney makes the catch for the first out. Everybody holds. First and second with 1 down now for Butcher. 3 for 3 today. She singled twice and hit a solo home run. Currently locked in. First pitch change up down and in. Chop to the mound. Boyd there. Flips the second one. Diaz the first. Just late. First and third now on the fielder's choice with 2 down. Here's Hale. 0 for 2 with a walk. Four-seamer up and in. Inside. Ball 1. Ball down and away. Chop to short. Boyd charges. Bare hands to first. In time to get Hale, and Despot gets out of the jam. Bottom 8, we're still down 3-1. Diaz, Worrymore, and Doherty hard to line up against Cooper as we look to break through. Here's head of the class Diaz. He's 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. He's also struck out once today against Cooper. Change up and in is called a strike. 0-1. Sliders inside. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Diaz crushes it to center field, but he just missed it. Back a few steps. Lang makes the catch. 1 out. Next up, Worrymore. He's 0 for 3. First pitch fastball inside. Ball 1. Slider down and in low. 2-0. Change up inside. Strike called. 2-1. Fastball at the knees. Worrymore crushes it to center field again. He just misses it. Back to the warning track. Lang. He'll make the catch. 2 outs. I bring up Doherty. 1 for 3 with a double last time up. She's locked in again. Fastball down the middle. Doherty hits it to center. Guess what? She missed it too. Lang back into the shape will make the catch. 3 straight fly balls to Lang. 1-run innings here for Cooper. To the 9th, it's 3-1. Lang, Ladar, Bronx, and Cooper do up against Despot. Getting off Lang, 1 for 3 with a solo homer. First pitch to him, curveball down and away. Outside, ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called. 1-1. Change it down and in. Chop foul. 1-2. Two-seamer up. Chased at strike 3. First punch out of the game for Despot. 1 out. Next up, Ledar. 1 for 3 with a single. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away is high. 2-0. Change it down and away. Fouled off. 2-1. Four-seamer down and in. Chased it inside. 2-2. Good ball away. Swung through it. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Despot. 2 down. Next up, Bronx. He's 0 for 3. Two-seamer up. Swung through it. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Swung through it. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Driven to center. Right center. Winkelson over into the shade. He will make the catch, and that's 1-2-3 inning for Despot here in the 9th. Bottom 9, last chance to dance. We're down 2. Oliver, Mahoney, and Boyd look to start it up against Cooper, who's going for the complete game. Oliver 1 for 3 today with a single here. Catcher looking to start the rally. Fastball inside, ball 1. Inside, 2-0. Chased it up and away. I don't know why he swung. 2-1. Slider at the knees. Oliver crushes it to right center field. Hit pretty well. Going back at the wall. In the nest as it's gone. Home run burn. Oliver, his first homer of the year. Catcher delivers a solo shot. It is 3-2. We're down 1 now. Still with all 3 outs to play with in the inning. Here's Carter Mahoney. Left fielder 1 for 3 with a single today. Cooper remains out there. No longer locked in though. Cutter hangs into right center it goes. Base hit for Mahoney. He's 2 for 4. Tying run at first. Winning run coming to the plate. Here's Boyd. Village Idiots 0 for 3. We will pinch hit. Humming off the bench will be backup catcher Jaden Norris. Catcher hitting .455. 1 RBI in the year for Norris. Change it down and in. Misses. Ball 1. Fastball's inside, 2-0. Slider at the knees, line to right field, base hit for Norris. Winning run now going to be on. First and second, none down. That'll bring up Manning. Ed's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Cooper staying out there. Slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball misses, 1-1. Fastball up line to center. Manning delivers a base hit. Coming around third, Mahoney. He will draw the throw and retreat. Bases loaded, none down in the 9th. Despot due up. Coming out of the bullpen, it is Klaus DeGame, the tense closer. They choose the closer DeGame over the closer K. Frequent. Interesting move choice. We have roughed up the game in the past when we played the Nemesis. We got a win off him last year out of the bullpen. The game hitting, we'll check his numbers here in a second. Cooper done after 8+ innings, giving up 2 earned runs, a whole bunch of hits, striking out 3 batters. Take a look here real quick. All right, Klaus DeGame's numbers on the year. He is 0-2. He has a 13.50 ERA and a 3.43 WHIP. In his 2 appearances, he's given up 8 runs, 7 of them earned. 13.50 ERA, 4 2/3 innings. He's given up 11 hits, 5 walks, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 4 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 4.58. He's also thrown 1 wild pitch. We are going to pinch hit for Despot coming off the bench. Going to be Nathaniel Hurls. He'll get the start. He'll get the swing here. 0 for 1 in the first game as a pinch hitter. We'll see what he does here. Powers right-hander will be active for Hurls. Cooper gives up 11 hits, no walks. She strikes out 3 or 4 batters and gives up 2 earned runs. Everybody on base, her responsibility. Winning run is at second, tying run at third. There's still nobody out. Hurls, the pinch hitter, is up, hitting .250 on the year with an RBI. He's 1 for 4 at the plate. Facing the 10th the game, infield is at double play depth. They're not concerned with giving up the tying run. We'll see how this goes. Come on, Nathaniel, it's your chance. Curveball at the knees, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball below the knees, high chopper to first. Butcher to second, 1. Sports to first. The game makes the catch. It is a tie game, though. Runner scores. We're tied at 3. Winning run at third for Wink. 0 for 4 today, intense. Come on, Wink. Now's your chance, buddy. Curveball in there. Line to right field. It's a base hit. Wink's going to walk it off with a single. 4-3. Buzzards win in the 9th. As we come back at the death with 3 runs. And we snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. And the Nemesis snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. 3 in the 9th gives us the win as they left the starter in too long. And we pounded the closer. 4-3. Your final score. Again, double-digit hits for us, but we didn't score a lot until the 9th inning, so Cooper did a good job of balancing those hits out. Whew, that's fun. Everybody in the Nemesis lineup got a hit today except Hale and Bronx, and DeGame who didn't get to bat. Solo home runs for Lang, Butcher, and Ganez are their runs. For us, everybody got a hit today except Worrymore, Boyd, and the pinch hitters Macias and Hurls. 3 hits today for Ed Manning, 2 hits for Oliver, one of them that big solo home run to start the scoring in the 9th. Diaz had an RBI single. Winkelson had the game-winning RBI single there in the 9th inning as he walked it off with his only hit of the game. Hurls also drove in a run on a double play groundout that unfortunately does not count as an RBI, though. Pitching lines, Cooper 8 innings, 11 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, a home run. She falls to 0-1. The game, 2/3 of an inning, giving up the hit and the winning run. He doesn't take the loss either, but his ERA still stays at 11. For us, Paxton Griffiths, quality start for the rookie, 7 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 1 strikeout, 3 home runs given up. He still stays at 0-1 though. Hesto Despot gets the win out of the bullpen, his first career victory, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits given up, and 2 strikeouts. Good victory for Hesto. Player of the game is Aaliyah Butcher, who went 3 for 4 at the plate with a home run, followed by Gabby Ganez with the 2 for 4 day and a home run, and then Bern Oliver, the 3rd place finisher, 2 for 4 with a home run. Not bad. That's a great way to win it, especially against a division rival. Nemesis fall to 1-6. Their season looking pretty much done, and we are now at 4-3. We are above 500 for the first time this season, I think, since opening day. No, we took a loss on opening day. Yeah, this is the first time we've been above 500 all year. You love to see it. Alright, let's look around the league here. Paxton Griffith gets +9 junk. He's now an A-. He's already gone from a B to an A- after 2 starts. My God. Wideouts get Rafael Gonzalez. They cut Dick Berger, beefing up a bench slot there. And the Nemesis get rid of Klaus de Game as he just blew the win there. Coming out of the bullpen now will be Besto Fischer, the reliever. They are now down to one closer. Will that solve their problems? Probably not. Sim up to the next game here, see what's going on around the league. Jacks blowing the pie out. They win 14-1, so they get their second win of the year. Hot Corners managed to beat the Blowfish 6-4. They improved to 6-1. Moonstars look to follow suit, and they will as they beat the Sirloins 8-5. Crocodiles do not play here in the second game, so where they have a 1.5 game lead on us here after 7 games. With 1 game left to play here in the first half for us, they have 2 left. Our final game in the first half is our first contest of the year against the Overdogs. It will be, they're coming at 3-3 on the mound for them is second-year pitcher, left-hander Andrea Herrera, who we messed up last year in the one start we faced her. She is 1-0 with a 1.42 ERA and a 0.63 whip, looking to get some revenge against us, and we'll send the 10th starter, Trenton Deputy, to the hill. 0-1 with a 15.75 ERA and a 3 whip as we come in at 4-3. Player development options, here we go. Obviously we like this one for Despot. We said we were going to target this one heavily. This one for Boyd is surprisingly still here, but I don't like this one, so I'm not worried about it particularly. I do like this one for Hurls. I think we're going to get this just to see if we can get that RBI man, because that's a cheap one, and then we'll save up to get these two. Ooh, we could use the arm for Spool. That's actually a decent upgrade too. Maybe we'll get those 3, and then we'll see if we can get this one for Hokey next time. Alright, let's do Deputies first. Gonna get the 4 accuracy, which is fine. He did just get a big roll. He's up to 59. Does not get composed, though. That's alright. Still getting better. We'll do Hurls next. Get that arm upgrade here. Gets +6. Love to see it. Does not get RBI man, though. Damn, I was hoping for that. Alright, this one for Spool we don't necessarily need right now, so I'm just going to save. We're going to get the money to get Hokies, I think, next time. Oh, you know what? Let's just pick this one up for Spool. Let's open up another slot. Why not? Gonna get the 3 arm, which is fine. He's up to 72. Love to see it. And we'll be able to get this one for Hokey in 2 games. Okay, that was a risk, but I think it was worth it. Alrighty, let's set the lineup here for next time and call it a day. Winkleson will be leading off at shortstop for the 10th Boyd. Swarrimore will slide over to center, batting second. Swiner out and left, back in the lineup, about third. Doherty at first base, she'll bat 4th. Diaz there at second, bats 5th. Norris will get the start at catcher since Oliver is tired. He'll bat 6th. Mahoney in right will bat 7th. Manning in third base will bat 8th, and Deputy will be batting 9th on the mound. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Big doubleheader sweep here against the Nemesis puts us above 500 for the first time this year. We're now at second place in the division at 4-3, looking to chase down the Crocs. Next episode is the final game of the first half, the first time we see the Overdogs this year. We'll look to continue this winning momentum into that game, as we're currently on a 3-game winning streak. Let's see if we can keep it alive. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much. I love seeing everybody in the chat and everyone sticking around, listening to me rambling on for, you know, however long this goes about random stuff. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the follow button down below to be notified next time I go live on Twitch. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Link to Twitch down below in the description. This is a nasty one. Signing off.